Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, there seems to be this growing clamor within the Nigerian state, with every state within the country wanting their own airport, and you get this clamor especially from the east amongst the Igbo people, who are all clamoring for an airport, and that is justified because there's no proper airport to service the Igbo people apart from the one in Enugu, which has since been shut down, maybe for renovations or whatever, but it's not functional at the moment. But every single state in Nigeria seems to be clamoring for an airport. Now, Ekiti State is no exception to this. So with that, guys, I bring you this: no need for airport in Ekiti, and that is attributed to Tinubu. So that's the headline: no need for airport in Ekiti. So now let's see what beating down the looter of Lagos is giving to the good people of Ekiti State. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Asiwaju Tinubu, has said that there is no need for an airport in Ado-Ekiti, the capital of Ekiti State. Tinubu stated this at the 7th convocation ceremony of Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, ABUA. Tinubu, the Sultan of Sokoto Muhammadu Saudu Abubakar, the Obi of Onitsha, His Royal Majesty Igwe Nnemeka Achebe, and Professor Anthony Olusegun Adebulugbe were conferred with honorary degrees at the event. Tinubu told the event host, Chief Afe Babalola, Ekiti State Governor Dr. Kayode Fayose, and other dignitaries that the state does not need an airport. There have been ongoing plans to build an airport in Ado-Ekiti, a plan that the state had been working on for years, leading to the inauguration of an 8-man committee to oversee its construction. The past administration failed to bring the project to fruition, and Governor Fayemi has sought to continue the push. Chief Afe Babalola is said to be the one pushing for the project, as he allegedly feels a need for the airport because of his university. But speaking at the convocation ceremony, Tinubu told the audience that there is clearly no need for an airport in Ado-Ekiti. The former Lagos State Governor added that building one in the city would amount to a waste of the state's scarce resources. Tinubu pointed out that the functional airport in Akure, the capital of Ondo State, will fulfill the air transport needs of residents of Ekiti State as well as visitors to the state. According to Tinubu, what the Ekiti State should do is to push for the fixing of the Akure Ado-Ekiti road, because an airport in Akure will effectively serve both states. So effectively, Benue Song is what Tinubu has gone to the Ekiti State convocation ceremony. He's gone to a convocation ceremony at a university in Ekiti State, and the speech that he has delivered is effectively saying to the Ekiti people, shut your mouth, you don't need an airport. And to be honest, I kind of agree with him in this particular thing that he's saying. The Ekiti State space does not really need an airport. If you have an airport in Akure, just around the corner from Ekiti State, it is tantamount to building an airport in Ibadan when you already have 2 airports in Lagos, which are both local and international. So the money that you would spend on building an airport in Ibadan can be spent on that Lagos to Ibadan expressway, which will serve the dual purpose of easing transit between those 2 states, because of course that Lagos Ibadan expressway is the gateway from the seaports in Lagos to the whole of the country. So you serve that purpose, and more importantly serve the purpose of letting people get quickly from the airport in Lagos to Ibadan or wherever it is they need to go. But certainly you don't need an airport in Ibadan, because really the drive from Oregun to where is it? Is it Ojota? The drive from Ojota to the entry point in Ibadan is a 45-minute drive if you have a good road. In fact, it's half an hour's drive, because there was a time that me and my father used to drive that road in 40 minutes, you know, when we were going to our house in Ibadan or coming back to our house in Lagos. So it's a very short drive if the road was fixed, and 20% of the money that you would need to build an airport in Ibadan will be spent on fixing that road to a gold standard. So the same logic applies. You don't really need an airport in Ado-Ekiti when you have one in Akure, which is barely 30-40 minutes away from the two capital cities, Akure and Ado-Ekiti. They are barely 30 minutes away if you have a good, well-constructed road that would link those two cities. And if you have that road and put that spend for an airport in Ekiti on building that road, then you serve the dual function of being able to both use that airport and also have that road for the multiplicity of use and purpose that it will serve. So there's infinite logic in what the looter of Lagos State, I'm not calling him Ashwaju, Bola Tinubu is his name, and Bola Tinubu we know him as. So there's infinite logic in what this Bola Tinubu has to say. So I am an avid and a fervent critic of this Tinubu character, but I am not an avid and a fervent critic of common sense and logic. So what he said stands to reason, and I align myself with that. So conversations in the comment section, this clamor for airports in virtually every single state in Nigeria, because virtually every single state in Nigeria is clamoring for an airport. Is there a need for it? Come tell me all about it in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me about this need for an airport in every single state, what you are making of it in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Join you in the comment section. But here I say peace.